So we packed our bags and flew from Rwanda to Istanbul. It's a 7-hour flight, direct. And we did have a little pit stop in Uganda where they changed the crew. And we were on the ground for a couple hours, but it was part of our itinerary. But nevertheless, we got there in about 9 hours on our outbound. And on the return, we got back in just under 6. So anyway, we went for our full body physicals at Memorial Hospital. You see us here in the van that they sent at the airport to pick us up. So they arrange all your transportation to and from the airport. They also take care of your hotel, so we didn't have to pay for our hotel. And they pay for your transportation to and from the hotel to the hospital for your exam. So we got there and we had a day, the first day free, and the next day at 9 a.m. is when they picked us up to take us to the hospital. We started out with meeting our interpreter who was assigned to us, and she was with us for the whole entire day. And yes, she will be there the whole day. Our appointment was at 9. We didn't leave there until about 6. The good thing is they do provide the interpreter to help you navigate throughout the day and make sure you go to your right floor and right locations. They do move you through very, very fast. The wait times are very, very minimal. So although it's an all-day process, here's why. You start out with blood work. You get an EKG. You also do a stress test where you run on a treadmill. We had an ultrasound of our ultrasound of our torso. And that was to look at our kidneys, our liver, upper and lower intestines, our stomach, everything's well. We also had x-rays of the chest, so they looked at your lungs and everything going on there. And then I had a mammogram, and I also had an ultrasound of the breast. And Dana had a prostate exam. Yes, the urologist was there. We also had to do, I had a bone density test, which I've never done before, and found out that I have some bone weakening in my hip and femur, so something for me to look out for, but nothing to really be too concerned about at this point. I am a woman of a certain age. With the blood work, they test for everything, and they also do cancer markers. They ran so many tests that the results were 5 pages long. I've never received blood results with that many pages, but it was very good to see and hear. And again, found out that, we both had to take folic acid. Dana has to take some vitamin B and vitamin D as well, but nothing in terms of meds that we have to take, so that's a good thing. We also have eye exams, and I found out that my eyeglasses and contact prescriptions are still valid, so that's good. And then we also had breakfast provided, but we decided to upgrade to lunch because by the time it was a break for us, it was around noon. So we said, nope, we want lunch, not breakfast. And so we were able to upgrade and get the lunch rather. I had a vegan burger, which was really good. Haven't had one since I left the U.S. And they have a very nice restaurant called Big Chef's there with tons of menu options for everyone. So no one will be disappointed in terms of what will they eat that day. Of course, you have to fast before you go, so we didn't get to eat because of the blood work. But if you can, go.